Hi boys and girls. In this episode, we're going to teach you, or me, I'm going to teach you how to hold your violin and place your fingers in the proper place on the violin where these finger tapes are. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our overhead camera right here. You can see I put stickers on your violins. So the sticker at the top, we call that position 1, position 2, position 3, and then position 4. For beginners, you pretty much don't have to worry about position 4. And for intermediates, we might get to position 4 this year. So here we go. We're always going to start with the D string. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take my thumb and put it on the side. So not underneath, but on the side. And I'm going to kind of pinch the violin like this. Look at it. Do you see that? So I'm not pinching it like this, but I'm kind of doing that. And if you're doing it correctly, you will actually make a tiny little hole right here. See? There's a little tiny little hole. So it's not all the way down here. So it's not supposed to be resting on this little valley right here. Okay? So you're supposed to make a little hole right there. And then you bend your first finger over and you touch the D string. So if you remember from our classes before, string 1, 2, 3, string 3 is the D string. So you touch the D string, first position, and then your second finger, this is your second finger by the way, you stretch and touch the second position, third position, and fourth position for my intermediates. So this is all on the D string right here. So that's what we're going to talk about, just the D string today. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a chart right here. Talks about the same thing. So this is your D string. Okay, we're going to ignore all the other strings right now. We're not going to talk about them. We're just going to talk about the D string right here. When you press on the first position, see first position, first finger, the D string will change sound. And this new sound is actually called E. So you're playing E. If you ever see an E in your music, that means go to your D string, press the first position with your first finger, and it will change to the E sound. If you press the D string and you press 1, 2, if you press both of them, 1 and 2, you will change into an F, and that's a little hashtag sign. We call that sharp in music, so F sharp. If you go to the D string and you press 1, 2, 3 fingers, it turns into a G sound. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. So here we go. So here is D, okay? Here is D. If I pluck D, see, that's the D sound right there. Now, if I take my finger and I press on the first position, the sound now becomes E. So it sounds different. So let's compare. D, E. If I put the second finger down right here, it has to be right on the sticker. It can't be here because, listen, this is F sharp and this is not F sharp. It doesn't sound like F sharp, so it has to be right on the sticker. F sharp, if I put 3 fingers down, G, and that's A. So that's only for my intermediates or advanced students, okay? So D, E, F sharp, G, and that's pretty much all you need to worry about. Now, so it would look something like this. You would have your violin right here, and then you have your finger on there, and you can pluck with your right hand, remember? Right hand, okay? Everything I'm doing is going to be opposite from you. So if I raise my right hand, your right hand should be that way. So D, E, F sharp, and G, right? And then finally A if you're my intermediate or my advanced students. Okay? So once again, we're visiting this chart right here, and you only have to worry about the D string. So don't worry about any of these other strings. In fact, for beginners, we are not going to use the G or the E string this year. So we'll get to the D string, and then we'll get to the A string later. All right. Well, I hope that helps, and go practice in your book. Have a nice time.